So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got to be in here! And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! Looking for the run.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham. That has not gone well. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Osimhen. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni. Pedri. And he was quick to react. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, what a ball! Oh, great chance! And he's done it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
No luck with that dink over the top. Looks a good ball through. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Defending was strong and firm. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Wan-Bissaka with the clearance. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. That's good vision. Now it's Pedri.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Alaba. Well, that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Heracles upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. Traumeri. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Eze. Now it's Watkins. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That'll be a corner. Heracles with the corner, there first. That's an excellent interception. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. Oh, that's delightful. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
Hello everybody,
and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Upamecano, nicely aimed pass, and he's had it nicked away. Good spot, he's seen the run. Traumeri. Bellingham. Eze. Ball swung in. And they've caught Reed. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Heracles clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, nicely intercepted. No, he's not getting his way this time. Eze. Osimhen. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Heracles appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Osimhen. And he's whipped it across. Alaba tries to clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Dayo Upamecano. Number 45. Osimhen.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Watkins. Number 7.
Bellingham.
Eze. Coming on the
Bellingham
field.
cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks...
Has a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Number 42. Musiala. Substitutions taking place.
He's picked his way through. Ball's gone out of play. And that has been clubbed away. No way through. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Acrobatic effort! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Nunez certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Musiala. Nunez. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Can he get it through? He's through here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Koundé. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Now, what about a counter-attack? And there's green grass ahead of him. Griezmann is flagged offside. Koundé. Now it's Opatija.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. A real chance if he can get through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. That's really well cleared. Koundé gets over and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's played forward. Bellingham turns and shapes to shoot, and he hits the net. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Heracles give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset...
Oh no, what has happened here? Tries a shot! It's a goal! Two up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Two up and very little time left. Surely big chance! Vardiol tries to clear. And that is the last effort of the game. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Oyarthabal. Deftly done. And he's managed to get rid. Cut it out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on. A player who broke through as a left winger initially, but also has the intelligence, the vision required of a number 10, and he combines those roles very well, drifting in from the left, getting on the end.
Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mikel Oyarthabal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Heracles are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oyarthabal thinks one through. No, that was never going to make it. Still goalless. Osimhen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni. Watkins. Now it's Osimhen.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time. Eze! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mohamed Salah powering forward here. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rudiger. He can run onto that. Now it's Osimhen. He's through, now is he in? It's out for a goal kick. Nicely spread. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And he's gone looking for safety. He's had it taken off him. That has been knocked clear. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. It's a sweet ball, that. It's been shipped out wide.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham, he's found a way through. Cleared without hesitation. Watkins, looking for the runner, brilliantly cut out. And he's quick to get it clear again. And claimed it back swiftly. And they can counter here. Now that's well seen too. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Guardiola. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. That's a decent clearance. So, third corner of the game. And they've got rid. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Is now in operation for your
Any
safety.
strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That'll be a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Hernandez clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Chouameni.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Chouameni. Done delicately. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Upamecano is there and he can get that clear. So, another set play. A This is a great chance to take a lead. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Osimhen. Mohamed Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack?
The attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
28,599.
The most accurate pass. And he's intervened well there.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 45.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a delicate ball. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eze. Well, there's the clearance. Griezmann. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oyarthabal. Neatly clipped into space. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes
Watkins.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 19, Darwin Núñez. Substitution in progress.
Header! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eze. And now the breakaway. It'll be a throw-in. Nicely aimed pass. Short changes him with that pass. Alisson clears. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, can he get onto this? Nkunku. Griezmann. That has been knocked clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Griezmann! 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Darwin. Eze. Nkunku. Griezmann. Çalhanoğlu. Just eases him off the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Osimhen gets flagged offside. Might be danger here. Cleared away. Thinks one through. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chance here to counter. Well, they've got it again. Tchouaméni. Oh, super find. And he's on his way. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Heracles are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Odegaard. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just... Osimhen! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Heracles with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tchouaméni gets good distance on it. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And a header! Oh, quality save! And now they can spring out of defence. Messi, oh, important interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Heracles clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Might want to be careful there.
He's found a way through. That's been decent hit! And he hits the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of...
Has a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Watkins is flagged offside. Ødegaard. Osimhen. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. So what can they make of this? Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Watkins wins the duel this time. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Kulusevski. Now Mbappe. And now the breakaway. That has not gone well. And they've got rid. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Caught offside that time. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Kulusevski. Nicely aimed pass. Ødegaard. That's going to go a long way. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're off again. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's caused a worry or two. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, Oh, what a mistake! Osimhen. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. An act of charity gratefully received. Heracles get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. Osimhen tries to clear. Now this could be a chance. Hernandez gets it clear. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham. Really fierce, close defending.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mikel Oyarzabal under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Dayo Upamecano. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 45,
He's gone looking for safety.
Osimhen.
Chance and a header!
Watkins.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Musiala.
It's a sharp pass.
9, Erling Haaland. Number 19, Darwin Núñez.
Oyarzabal. Oh, it's come
Substitutions
loose.
taking place.
Oyarzabal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And now they can clear their lines. He's shifting through the gears here. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Haaland. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oyarzabal. And that's a good ball. Rudiger gets it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pressure coming in from all directions. Ødegaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Tchouaméni herring after the ball here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Núñez. Oh, that's fabulous. He's cut it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Mohamed Salah. Substitution in
That
progress.
should get the job done. Now it's Nkunku. Can he get onto this? Now the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Haaland. Musiala. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, there's the clearance.
Heracles have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Desperate defending required here. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been given away. He's got away.
There will be 5 minutes.
Musiala! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Really well taken goal. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not.
Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. 5 minutes to add. The ball's gone astray. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Barella claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Traoré.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
He would be the obvious... Oh, that's amazing! A stellar strike from the skipper!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Osimhen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game. Can he put it away? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And we have our very first corner. Heracles with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Koundé, and it's Rudiger. Quarter of an hour played. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And here's Watkins. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Backward it goes. Played in, and he gets rid in a hurry.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Osimhen! They would have been quick to recover this, and he thumps it clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Watkins. Wan-Bissaka hurtling down that right flank. Caught offside that time. They're urging him to shoot. Araujo clears. It's just beyond his reach. 15 minutes till half-time. And that has put paid to that. Ødegaard. Traumeri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's hoisted clear. Osimhen. Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
What a throw in. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No, that's not going to find its target. That has been slung wide.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Osimhen! Deftly away. And he's on his way! Looking for the runner.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that has been cleared. Wriggles his way through. The final seconds now. Bellingham. And here's Osimhen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nice interception, well timed. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Rudiger makes the interception. Pulisic gets his pass away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's straight offside.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Odegaard looking to add to his goal. Diaby. Oh, this is a terrific run. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good-looking ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Odegaard. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, what a ball he's in! Osimhen! Araujo is there, and he can get that clear.
The attendance
Tchouaméni
for this match
gets
was
it clear. 60 minutes
29,514.
played.
Substitution on the field. Number 45, Osimhen. Number 20, Watkins. Number 2,
Diaby being hunted in packs.
Number 47,
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 19,
Haaland.
Darwin
That pass
Núñez.
has been well intercepted.
Matthias de Ligt. Number 42, Musiala.
Defending
Substitution in
of the
progress.
desperate variety. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some resolute defending there. Tries to dink it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a... And he'll shoot here! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tchouaméni attempts a clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Heracles clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries to get it clear. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Diaby. Hernandez gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Ødegaard. Musiala. Nicely spread. We expected better, and so did he.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That looks a... Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, he's burst through. Haaland!
Substitutions taking place.
Desperate defending required here. Oh, what a climb! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.